the city. I got my Sorry, I had my Ram Dass playing. There I am. Sorry, driving home a little late. But still want to make sure we do our daily motivation. 365 days of consistency of 2020. You know, no excuses. Got to make it happen regardless. So I'm in my car, so it's a little different than my office, but we're on remote, man. You know, I do things differently. You got to. You have to. So I appreciate everyone taking your time to watch this. You know, Jazz don't like when I'm driving in live, so I'm gonna be brief as possible. But I want to talk about, what do you do when you're feeling down on yourself? When things seem insurmountable, when things seem really tough, when things are not working out the way they're supposed to, when something hits you from the blind side, you lose a friend, you lose a loved one, you're just losing. And how do you get out of that when things just seem so tough and things seem so hard? What do you do, Rich? How do you get out of that? How do you get out of that feeling? And I can only tell you what I do in my own journey. And what I do for my own journey is I think about my past and all the things I got out of. And I remember when I was in Miami and the lady kicked me out and I had no place to go, I got past that. When the first day on the job, I got there late and they fired me, I got past that. When, you know, me and Jazz broke up for the first time, I got past that. All the heartbreaks I've had in my life, I got past that. When I was dead broke, when I had $57 to my name, and the bank teller told me, Rich, you need to take better care of your finances. And I stormed out of the bank with my $57, feeling that they disrespected me, and I felt, you know, entitled. But I got past that. When I got fired from job, I got past it. And God helped me get past it. See, there's something Eric Thomas told me once. Nobody wants a boring story. Nobody wants a story. And your test will be your testimony. If everything was so easy, peaches and cream, there is no testimony. There is no story. See, if I came out and said, hey, I made it, I did all the things I was supposed to do with no scars, how does that inspire anybody? So if you're going through your own scars and your own pain, how is that going to inspire anyone if it's not hard? You know, as Les Brown has said once, you know, we get so shocked because our world has been shaking. And then we go to God just to figure out that God was the one that did the shaking. And Miles Monroe said, if you made it without him, then you get cocky and feel like you did it on your own. But the praise comes from when you can say, I was led to this. I was pushed through this. I made it through this. Now you have a testimony for your test. See, if it was easy, everybody would do it. The reason that they call it the 1%ers, the 5%ers, while 5% of the income is made, 90% of the income is made by 5% of the population, because it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But most people have a Publix appetite with a Walmart mentality. Everybody has the steak appetite with a McDonald's burger work ethic. See, your test will prove to you. The reason you have your test is to show yourself the reflection of who you really are. Can you get past it? Can you be strong enough to get through it? If not, then you're just like the 98%. 98% of people are going to say, woe is me. 98% of people is going to say, man, life ain't fair. I used to say that.
Mile, turn right after Boston Market on the right.
But what I noticed, But what I noticed when I said, woe is me and life isn't fair, nothing changed. Nothing changed. But life didn't change until I changed. Until I took the challenge on. I said, you know what? I'm not going to falter. I'm not going to break. I'm going to get past any obstacle I possibly have. And when I did that, that's when life started to change for me. I look at people like, if you're ever feeling down on yourself, I'm going to end it here. Watch a movie called Unbroken. It's about a man who was a POW in World War II. He spent 47 days out at sea adrift just to float right into the Japanese harbor, and became a POW for, I think he was there for a year and a half. And the drill sergeant there, beat this man to a pulp, man. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and tried to break him. At every cost, he tried to break him. And I said, man, I don't know how any human being could have got through what this man got. Lack of sleep deprivation.
Right
weak.
Boston Market,
had him moving stuff, build boulders, when he had no food in his system. And he made it. So when I think of times are hard for me, I think of that movie. And I say, man, if that guy can make it through that, my obstacles are very small. So when you look at other people's problems, go to a third world country. I've been to Haiti. I've seen deprivation. I've seen actual poverty. And I know I'm not there. So when I think of that, I know, hey, what am I complaining about when there's people that don't have food? There's people that don't have shelter. There's people that's living on the streets, and you have a beautiful home. You drive a beautiful car. You have people in your life that love you. There's people that have people that don't care about them one bit. And you do. So whenever you're going through your hard times, just remember, somebody's going through it worse. And reflect on that. That your cross is for you to bear. That means if you're bearing it, you can handle it. But you have to take the challenge and say, I will not break. I will not falter. I will stand tall. And when you do that, that's how you get over the feeling of being down on yourself. Because again, like I put in my post this morning, we're not worriers, we're warriors. Again, this is Rich Fontaine. Either you can agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Namaste.